Hi everybody, welcome back to Mystic Soul Tribe. I am really excited for this reading today because we are getting messages from Ascended Masters and the Goddesses today. So, as I said, I'm really excited, so we're going to get right in here. We have 3 piles to pick from. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can choose intuitively from the piles, or you can also choose intuitively from the stones up top. I will give you a minute to select your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1. So let's see what messages the Ascended Masters and Goddesses have for you today. So how I want to do this is I pulled a card with your Ascended Master, I pulled a card with your Goddess, and then I also pulled a card that is kind of going to represent the overall energy of this reading and these messages. So your Ascended Master is Krishna with devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Your goddess is Hestia with home. I hope I said that right. And the overall energy here is temperance. Okay, so right away, I am getting a significant relationship that you are currently in, or this is something that's going to be coming in for you. Very much counterpart energy here with temperance. For some of you that are already in a relationship, I do see an up-leveling here. Okay? Especially with this home card, we're talking about stability. We're talking about a comfortable place to be and be in each other's company. So you might have recently moved in together, bought a new house, that sort of thing. And with this devotion energy being here, this is a very spiritual connection that the two of you have as well. If you don't know this person yet, they are going to come in and you are going to feel a sense of familiarity with them in a way that you never have with anybody else before. Your meeting was divinely orchestrated, I'm hearing. And that familiarity that you two have with each other, this person is going to feel like you're home, and vice versa, you're going to feel like theirs. Very much unconditional love for this group. Unconditional love, and then this very balanced yin and yang energy here. You complement each other very, very well. So what Krishna and Hestia have to say to you today is, so there's 2 messages here. If you are in an existing relationship, there has been an up-leveling, or there's going to be an up-leveling in this connection. Like I said, this could be a higher level commitment, there could be engagement, you bought a home together, you're moving in together, that sort of thing. And the other thing I am getting from this is, if for some reason you weren't sure about this, you know, I am getting the scenario that, you have this beautiful connection with somebody. You really feel like you're their counterpart, and I'm feeling like it might be a newer relationship, like you have not been together for a very long time, but you've decided to move in together. And there may have been times where you're almost second guessing yourself. But they want to tell you that this was the right thing to do. You were on the right path with this person. And for those of you that aren't in a relationship or don't know this person yet, they want to let you know that this person is coming. This person is on their way. Don't give up hope. Because what you will have with this person is unlike anything else you have ever had before. So it's almost, for you guys that resonate with that part of the message, it's kind of like a keep the faith sort of thing. They got your back. And then we have crown chakra. So this is all about spiritual connection as well. So kind of the same energy that Krishna is giving off here. I think you are expanding spiritually. And the other thing I'm getting with this is you and this person, whether you are in a relationship or not yet with them, there's a lot of energetic communication that's happening right now. In the ways of telepathic communication. So you could already be picking up their thoughts, their feelings, and they're getting that same thing from you. And you are very much connected in the 5D right now. For those of you that are in a relationship with somebody already, it's one of those relationships where you don't need words to communicate with each other. Which is a super powerful thing. Now, something that just came through with this, because I just kind of asked in my head, for the people that are in this current relationship, it doesn't really seem to be a lot of like messages, more so confirming. And they just said to me that you're doubting the intenseness of this connection, or you're doubting the spiritual aspect of this connection, I think would be a better way to say it, because you may be someone that tends to be a little bit more on the logical side, or your partner may tend to be a little bit more on the logical side. So when you have these instances where it's like you don't need to speak to communicate, you know how this other person is thinking or feeling. And yeah, your message is more to confirm this relationship, that this is a divine, sacred relationship. And also, to the ones that have not met this person yet, I'm hearing buckle up because this person is coming in, and like I was saying before, this is going to be something that you've never had before. You've never experienced a relationship on this level. Then we have Temple of Dreams, sacred dreams, prophecies, dream journeys. So the two of you dream a lot about each other, whether you know each other yet or not. Again, it's that 5D connection that's going on here. You're getting a lot of information from your dreams right now. And it's okay that if you don't remember these dreams, because it's like it's being downloaded within you. So while you may not wake up in the morning and go, oh, I dreamt about this, this, and this, know that the information that you gather during that time will come up when it's appropriate. Again, more confirmation for the people that are in a relationship with somebody already. I'm feeling that you probably did dream of them before they came into your life. And it was almost like a prophetic dream. This is such a beautiful card. I love this one. Then we have the infinite. Yeah, the two of you are infinitely, eternally connected. You've had a lot of past lives together. And you are always going to come back together in this one, is what I'm hearing. Also with this connection is something that is going to expand you in ways that you never thought were possible. You're going to be creating a lot together, co-creating a lot together. And not only are you co-creating together, you and your partner, but it's also creating with the universe as well, to dive into these infinite possibilities that are available to you. And these infinite possibilities are available to you at any time. The other thing with this too, this looks like a DNA strand here. I don't know if you can see it. Similar to what I was getting with the crown chakra. There has been, because this connection is so intense, there has actually been an upgrade or a DNA awakening in both you and your partner to be able to support this connection, because it's very much a 5D connection that has been earthed. So it's like our physical bodies had to go through this sort of upgrade to be able to receive and hold this very special light and unconditional love that this relationship is bringing or has already brought to you. Let your light shine. Yeah, so I was just saying it's this upgrade had to do with supporting the light. That this relationship brings, this very divine, sacred light. Some of you could also be star seeds as well, because I did just hear light beings, like you have a lot of light beings around you, so a lot of your star family is around you supporting this. And, you know, generally too, with this let your light shine, your light, you being your authentic self and loving yourself and doing loving things for yourself, is either drawing this person in, or if you are already with this person, this is what they love about you the most. You're not afraid to be your true authentic self. And they just feel so blessed to have you in their life. I'm hearing you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Pile 1, thank you so much for being here with me today. This was a beautiful reading. If this resonated, comment down below and let me know. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, my info is also down below. Feel free to email me. And just so you know too, I've been saying this on my channel, my turnaround time for personal readings right now are about a week. So just bear that in mind if you do reach out. It's not going to be something that's going to be like an immediate reading. It's going to take a little bit of time, so just be aware. Pile 1, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is that you might be watching this, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hi Pile 2. So let's get right in here and we will see what messages that the Ascended Masters and Goddesses have for you today. So starting off, I have your Ascended Master, I have your Goddess, and then this third card is sort of like the overall energy of this reading. So your Ascended Master is Master Buddha with increased awareness. Your Goddess is Sarasvati with mastery. And then the overall energy is the Nine of Cups. So this is really beautiful. Okay, right away, mastery of awareness. You are gaining a lot of control over your mind and truly understanding what it means and how to work with your consciousness. I'm getting a lot of manifestation vibes from this pile, specifically for this reason, because when we become consciously aware of what we're thinking about and putting out into the world and understanding that our 3D is essentially showing us and reflecting back to us what we're thinking on the inside, you're mastering that. So you're mastering positive self-talk. You're mastering using your consciousness and imagination to manifest. And your connection to spirit is really being up-leveled at this time. You could be working specifically with these two or one of them right now. And you're especially with this trust your inner voice here, you really are learning to do that. You're learning to accept your intuition as truth because it is. And this self-mastery is what is leading you to this Nine of Cups, this true emotional fulfillment. And it's interesting here with the picture on here. It's like you've mastered this and you're very proud of it. And I think you're accomplishing a lot of things. You're manifesting a lot of things because this never happened to me before, but it's almost like I'm looking at these as trophies in a way. You know, because it's like you're winning at the game of life right now. A lot of manifestations are coming through for you. For some of you, I am hearing quite literally that one of your manifestations is mastering a musical instrument or even singing. And this mastery of whatever it is part of what's leading you to this emotional, abundant fulfillment. Okay, so let's see what else we have for this group. Emergence. What I get when I look at this card, because it says the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment. That's really key when it comes to manifestation. You know, because at the end of the day, life is a game. It really, really is. And you can make it work for you in whatever way you want. And it's always nice to have that approach of, having fun with it, being childlike with it. Because having fun and approaching things with this childlike attitude, it's like when children play pretend. But you understand that, in a way, this playing pretend is something that is coming into your consciousness, coming into your imagination. And when that happens and you're in that space, you're dwelling in it, you're feeling that wish fulfilled, that's when it manifests. And it's this ease, this innocence and ease that's coming through with your manifestation. And I think the other thing too is you're understanding that sorry guys, the sirens are throwing me off. Oh shoot, what was I saying? Oh, I hate when that happens. But you're understanding that when you are more so going with the flow and not forcing things and just having fun with it, that is when the manifestations come through. Not putting any severe attachment onto it. Then we have the tree of illumination, truth, revelations, and understanding. Yeah, so you're understanding a lot. You're gaining a lot of spiritual insight right now. You're understanding a lot. You're remembering a lot. Something that has been really key for me the last couple weeks, and I think I have a better way to explain it now, is for a long time, we have been told that we've come into this life to learn lessons. And I've said that too, but it never really resonated with me. And I was reading Conversations with God, again by Neale Donald Walsch, and even though I've read this, I've listened to it many times, it was like this time it finally sunk in. And long story short with that, what I'm getting at is we didn't come here to learn lessons. Life is not a school. We came here to remember who we truly are. We are here to experience in our lives and live out experiences the way we want to, and we're here to expand. Okay? Things that we perceive as learning, we're not actually learning. What's happening is we're remembering this divine sacred knowledge that we have all come here with. And sometimes we feel like we might not have known it, but actually we have. And that's something I identify with quite a bit, and why this whole, we're here to learn lessons things never completely resonated with me, is because anytime I would come across some knowledge or wisdom that I've ultimately implemented into my life, I never felt like I was learning it. I always felt like I was remembering it. And these truths that are already inside of you, it's like now they're ready to be understood, so in turn they are finally being illuminated. Because these things, sometimes, we can hear the same information over and over again. but it'll go right over our heads. And it really does finally click when the time is right. And what was I saying? What is life about? Expansion, radical expansion. We're here to let our souls experience. Our souls already know everything that there is to know. We've come here to experience and create. And we have divine feminine, so this actually ties in really nicely because earlier on when I was talking about how manifestation happens a lot easier and a lot quicker when we're just truly in that flow and letting everything flow. And that has to do with being in this feminine yin energy, this kind of, sitting back and letting these things come to us. And obviously, with certain things, action does need to be taken, but it's inspired action that we're going for. Your soul is moving you to do something. Okay? It's flowing action, it's inspired action. It's not something you feel like you need to do because you need to change something in the 3D and you're trying to force it to happen. It doesn't work like that. Okay, this is moving from a place of your soul and what is inside of you. And making action on the inside first. And then if there is action to be done on the outside, it essentially just falls into your lap. And a lot of times it won't even feel like action. You just feel like it's something that you're compelled to do. Pile 2, thank you so much for being here with me today. Let me know, comment down below what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, my email is also listed down below, but just please be aware that if you do reach out to me, my turnaround time for personal readings right now are about a week. So I just wanted to let you know that if you do reach out to me, it's not going to be a quick reading. It's going to take at least a few days for me to get to it for you. So Pile 2, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is that you might be watching this, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hi Pile 3, we'll get right into your reading here and see what the Ascended Masters and Goddesses have to say to you today. So I'm excited for this because the first two have been pretty different, so excited to see what comes out for you guys. I have here your Ascended Master, your Goddess, and then this third card is kind of like the overall energy of this reading for you. So your Ascended Master is Jesus with forgiveness. Your Goddess, oh wow, is the Great Goddess with sacred unity. To me, this really is just the energy of God. So this is already a really significant pile with Jesus and God. Or Goddess, however, listen, take what resonates with you. I feel God itself is equally both feminine and masculine energy. And then we have the World. Wow. Wow, Pile 3. Okay. So, interestingly enough, I wasn't sure if I thought your pile was maybe going to be completely different than the other piles, but I am getting a similar vibe to Pile 2 in the respect that you guys are becoming, or maybe already are, just absolute master manifestors. Okay? I'm hearing that the secrets of the universe are within you. And I said this to Pile 2 as well. So first of all, if you did feel compelled to watch Pile 2, I would do that. But, okay, this is the difference between the two piles, okay? Pile 2 was definitely, just like top game manifesting right now. Like they on the ball. You guys, I feel, are meant to be teaching this because of this very, very powerful energy. So, like I said, I was hearing that the wisdom and knowledge of the universe is already inside of you. I think you know that, you remembered that. And like I said, I was saying to Pile 2 that anytime we feel like we've learned something or this knowledge has been bestowed upon us, we're actually remembering, because that knowledge, that sacred knowledge, we came here with. We came into the existence with that knowledge. You've remembered that, and I think a big purpose for you is to teach that in whatever way that you see fit. You understand that Jesus' energy and this God energy is already within you. You understand that these things are not separate from yourself. These things are yourself. And these energies, these masters, these beings, they experience an aspect of them through us. Top of the world is what I'm hearing. You're feeling like you're on top of the world right now because of this information. And like I said, I feel like a lot of you are going to be teachers of this, so you could actually be traveling the world to do so. Or maybe not even traveling the world, but you're going to be reaching a lot of people all over the world doing what you're doing. Your information is going to be reaching them. It's funny because I was just going to say this, because we have a lot of blue here and a lot of blue here. I almost said that there also seems to be something with the throat chakra here, some kind of an activation, and we have the throat chakra card here, which would make sense, because like I said, if you are either a spiritual teacher or you are pursuing to be a spiritual teacher, you're using your voice to share this information. And I love this because the energy that I'm getting from this is you're not afraid to express this. You're not afraid to express this information. I feel like at one time you may have held back from this because of maybe pushback you might have gotten, or people not wanting to hear what you have to say. But your message will always reach the souls that are a vibrational match to you. And you know that now. You understand that now. We have open like the lotus, flowering spirit, revelation, and maturity. Yeah, you have reached a certain amount of spiritual maturity. Remembering that these Jesus and God energies are already within you. And you opened like a flower, you opened like a lotus. You're this beautiful divine being that is ready to share It's wisdom. Realm Bridger. Yep. That's exactly what you're doing. You are bringing down these spiritual concepts that reside in other realms and in the 5D higher dimensions. And you're bringing this down into the 3D to be able to share with people. Another thing I'm getting with this, which is really significant, especially with all of this very sacred energy here, you may already be able to, or this is something, if you choose to continue expanding spiritually. This has come up a lot recently, so this is really interesting, but you can tap into these other realities and these other timelines. And it is honestly working with these other realities how we manifest. Because there's an infinite amount of realities, parallel realities we'll call them. And there is a version of us already living out whatever our desires are. Because that's where our desires come from. Our desires don't come from just thin air. We get desires because there is a version of us that's already feeling fulfilled from them and living through them. And it's all part of the dimensionally larger you. And that's why you're feeling them. But you're able to tap into these quickly. And understanding that it's all one, it's all happening at the same time. And again, that is the divine knowledge within yourself that you have remembered. And yeah, I love when these are so synchronistic. Visualize. That's really just what you're doing. You're tapping into your imagination because that's how you get there. Your imagination is one of the realest things, is the realest thing that there is. So it's using your imagination, it's visualizing these other realms, these other realities that you're able to pull that towards you. And again, I keep hearing this. Not only are you able to do this for yourself, but you're teaching it to others. You're teaching others how to do this as well. This is very, very powerful energy, pile 3, a lot of wisdom. You guys are great spiritual teachers, whether you are aware of that yet or not. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Let me know if this resonated with you. This was very interesting energy. Leave me a comment down below if it did. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, my email is also down below. Feel free to reach out. But I was telling the other piles too, just be aware, I have been doing a lot of personals lately, so my turnaround time for those are probably up to about a week at this point. So just be aware of that if you do reach out to me. It's not something that I'm going to most likely be able to get to in a day or two. So Pile 3, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is that you might be watching this, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.